Hi, I'm Misha Watson, your host of Celebrity Profile Entertainment News Edition. With Election Day just around the corner, many Los Angeles residents have gathered in this long line behind me at the North Hollywood Library to cast an early vote on who they want as the next president of the United States. How important is it for you to come out today to cast your vote?
Oh, extremely important. It's a historic election for many reasons, and I think it's just important that every American get out and vote and make their choice and make their voice heard, especially in today's society and world.
Times that we're in right now, I think it's important for everyone to speak up, let your voice be heard.
I think a lot of young people don't really get out there that much.
Extremely important. We've never had two candidates running for president that have so many, I can't say really issues, but notoriety.
So as you walk into the booth today to cast your vote, what are some things going through your mind into choosing who you want to be the next president?
I'm super excited. I am voting for Hillary Clinton, and I'm voting here at the Amelia Earhart Regional Library, and that's very cool to be voting for a female president at a very cool historic site. So I'm just pumped. This election has invigorated me in ways that I've never voted before, so I'm excited about it.
Why Hillary? How did she get your vote?
I mean, have you seen what Trump has been talking about? I'm not voting against Trump. I'm voting for Hillary. I think she's the most qualified candidate we've had in years. And not only is she a woman, and that's something obviously I can relate to, but that's not my vote. It's because Secretary of State, Senator of New York, she's qualified, she deserves it. She's been working hard for this, so this is my vote.
Someone who I think is going to bring everyone together, and that's why I'm voting for Hillary, because I think there's a lot of people that's even crossing over party lines to support her because of the candidates and the things that they're saying. So I'm impressed with that.
They keep a cool temperament when there are problems, that they have experience, and that they're looking to have a country that is united and that wants to grow. They're not looking to exclude people.
My reasons for voting for Hillary Clinton are that I really appreciated how she respected Senator Barack Obama's election in 2008 and, became a complete team player, really trying to move the country forward.
The easy answer is not Donald Trump, you know what I mean? But that's a bit simple. I have issues with Hillary Clinton, as most people do, but I like where she comes from. I like her history. I like what she did when she wasn't a politician. And I think that says a lot about what kind of person she is. So to answer your question, somebody who's going to move things along, change things, let us catch up with the rest of the world with a lot of issues. You know?
What specifically do you want to be changed?
Healthcare. Schools, the way we treat the minorities and prisoners. Those are the three big issues for me. And it's not just to me. It's not just about keeping America safe and everything. There's always going to be problems. It's always going to be an ISIS or a Hitler or whatever. But it's about making it worth defending. Making it America is a very special place because it's not just a country, it's an idea. And we got to stick with the ideas. Doing the right thing. We haven't ever done that actually, but it's the idea to keep it alive.
What do you think about President Obama's performance in office so far?
You know what? He's had a lot to work with. I think every president has its ups and downs, but in the end of the day, I'm happy with his performance, and I like the steps that he's taken this country and pushed us in a direction that I would like to see continued. So I think overall, he's a great guy. And he can drop the mic, and he's all set.
I think he's done well. I just feel that with the Congress has blocked a lot of things that now they want to actually introduce as far as infrastructure, things like that other candidates are talking about. Is something that was presented to them, but they blocked a lot of things. But considering with all that he went through, I still think he did a phenomenal job and addressed a lot of issues that had never been addressed in this country before. It was very innovative in a lot of the things that he's done. I think we need to address more of the, I would say, mass incarceration, a lot of injustice, just a lot of unfairness, in the country that needs to be addressed, considering a lot of different issues. And think that's kind of important. And then I guess with the healthcare too, that's something that probably needs to be kind of looked at and maybe revamped and some revisions made for it as well.
What are some issues that matter to you personally?
Personally, well, I have student loans, and she's come out with a plan to kind of help me pay back my student loans. So that's one thing. Also, 8 years ago, I experienced a layoff. So, and I feel like some of the jobs are outsourced a lot of times, because of the prior administration. And so, to me, I feel like if people are getting out to vote, they, can secure their jobs for the future, maybe.
I want someone who's going to reestablish the Supreme Court being a full complement, not let it go forward with this stockpiling swing. I also want gay rights to be kept. I want healthcare to be fixed. I want jobs also to keep accelerating like they've been doing.
What are your thoughts on education?
Education. I think that's a big thing. I was in special ed in high school and I hated it, but through personal things, I guess they assumed that was best for me, but it really wasn't. It took a lot from me. As far as my confidence, as far as my learning, as far as the teachers and what they teach us, because it was just a bunch of kids in one room, wild, not able to really just get the same, support as you would in a regular classroom. So I think that education is really, really, really important.
If you haven't voted yet, there's still time. The deadline for voting is November the 8th. To find your nearest polling location, visit www.usa.gov.